This evening, James Comey's side of the story beginning to emerge here. Sources close to him saying he is furious tonight. And when it comes to that dinner between the two, Comey's camp saying the president asked James Comey if he would be loyal to the president. And tonight, one key player saying Comey said he was uncomfortable going into that dinner. ABC senior justice correspondent Pierre Thomas again tonight.
Tonight, two men, two dramatically different stories. ABC News has learned sources in former FBI Director James Comey's circle say that at that January dinner at the White House, President Trump asked Comey more than once whether he would be loyal to him. Our sources say Comey would only promise to be honest. But today, the president flatly denied that ever happened.
Did you ask that question?
No, I didn't. But I don't think it would be a bad question to ask. I think loyalty to the country, loyalty to the United States is important. You know, I mean, it depends on how you define loyalty. Number one. Number two, I don't know how that got there because I didn't ask that question.
Multiple sources also tell ABC News they do not believe Comey told the president he was not under investigation as Trump claimed.
He wanted to stay on as the FBI head, and I said, I'll, consider, we'll see what happens. But we had a very nice dinner. And at that time, he told me, you are not under investigation, which I knew anyway.
The former director of national intelligence, James Clapper, met Comey on the day of the dinner and remembers Comey was worried about how it would appear.
He mentioned that he had been invited to the White House to have dinner with the president and that he was uneasy with that.
Trump says Comey was fired because he was not competent, calling him a showboater. All this galvanizing many in the FBI rank and file who believe Comey has been treated shabbily. As for a replacement, the search for a new permanent director begins tomorrow. At least 4 candidates interviewed.
And Pierre Thomas with us live tonight as well. And Pierre, we're now learning that James Comey will not testify on the Hill next week despite that invitation to speak behind closed doors.
That's right, David. Comey has declined to appear at a closed session on Tuesday, but the top Democrat on the Senate Intelligence Committee said today he believes Comey will appear at the appropriate time and place to tell his side of the story. David?
That we will hear from him at some point. Pierre Thomas, thanks to you as well.